Everybody, check this out. Let me know. I've been seeing this pop up, and it has been a day. But anyway, want to get this out. The beauty queen on the screen, wife, mom, Trump supporter, pro-lifer. I believe yesterday she reported to federal prison to serve 3.5 years. 3.5 years. So here it says this is Beverly Beatty Williams. She's a wife and mother. She's going to federal prison for 3 years today for protecting women and unborn children outside an abortion facility in New York. She's only 33 years old. Pray for her and her family. Jailing pro-lifers must end. So here she is. Yesterday, I believe she reported October 16th, so today's the 17th again. That was yesterday. Her husband did a video, and here they are with the family. It says the Kamala Biden regime has officially imprisoned pro-lifer Beverly Beatty Williams to serve 3 years for protesting abortion outside Planned Parenthood. Her husband said, quote, the Biden-Harris administration made me a single father, also telling Americans to vote for Trump. He says Obama has the audacity to speak to black men and tell black men they need to vote for Kamala Harris when Kamala Harris administration is separating me from my wife and my wife from her daughters at 2 years old for unlawful assembly. Watching Beverly stand up to BLM and fight for Trump in 2020 was one of the biggest inspirations for me to get involved. We're not just voting for Trump because this is a game. It's life or prison or even death for some. I hope President Trump pardons her as one of his first actions, as well as firing the demons at the DOJ, Department of Justice, that did this. God bless the Williams family. And I wish them well as well. I honestly do. Now, what I can tell you, and here's the beautiful family, what I can tell you is that aside from this here that happened, there reportedly was a little scuffle, okay, and something with the door. Someone's hand, I think a volunteer, got hurt in the door, and they're holding her responsible. 3 years in the federal prison. Why are we surprised, though? Seriously. It's sad, but why are we surprised? Let's see. Don't forget in California, and you want the black men to vote for you, I guess they were late getting the memo, but in California, don't forget she fought, appealed it to go ahead. What did she say? They were saying to release non-violent offenders. Release them. What was her response, reportedly? The state needs the cheap labor. They're saying to release nonviolent offenders. I've read much on that. They even had it once, a report that said it was so much overcrowded. Again, we're talking nonviolent. You get caught with maybe some weed or something. Nonviolent. Not somebody who's knocking up women in liquor stores, beating up children. No. Nonviolent. And she fought to keep them there because the state, she said, needed the cheap labor. You know it has to be bad when the state is saying they're free, and these are pretty much black people. That's what she thinks about their lives. Nonviolent. It was so bad and so crowded. One report said, listen, again, you know it's got to be bad when the state wants to let them out due to overcrowding. There was one toilet for 54 inmates to share. One toilet for 54 people. Again, she said the state needed the response reporter was the state needed the cheap labor. And let you know what you think of it. Oh, let's see. The African-American mother, single mother with a daughter, sickle cell. Even the doctors they pressed charges against that woman. And then Kamala, don't be lying. She said nobody went to jail. That woman went to jail. That woman went to court trying to fight those charges for 2 years, in and out of court. Ended up homeless. They lost that home they were renting. Even the doctors had paperwork. Daughter had sickle cell anemia, been in the hospital. And then lied and said nobody went to jail. On a Breakfast Club, are you really? Nobody went to jail? A black mother did. The daughter had sickle cell anemia. Check the records. I guess that wasn't important. So are we like so surprised? And I get a lot of women want to vote for her, I think, because they want to see a woman in that position. That's their right. But are we really surprised? So this lady, she protested. Again, I saw a different report. Someone said, I can't confirm or deny, I wasn't there, that there was a scuffle in the door with the volunteer, and I guess by the two of them scuffling, the volunteer's hand was damaged, was hurt. If you're volunteering and people get out of work, don't be trying to fend off these folks if it gets out of character. Not saying that she did. But this here, are we really, really surprised? 3.5 years for protesting outside of Planned Parenthood. So I think it has to do with the door event, if that happened. 3.5 years in federal prison. Single mother, black woman, paraded, got pictures of you like a common criminal. The child has sickle cell anemia. You dummy, do you know how that works, sickle cell anemia? And the cops just doing what they were told to do. Hard to live a normal life. That pain kicks in. They got to have morphine. There you go. I've seen someone, and I didn't say anything. I just thought to myself, wow. How can they have to get him a job? How can our son live a normal life? Sickle cell anemia. The pain gets so difficult. Gotta have that morphine. Then falling asleep. Oh, he sleeps on the job. Sickle cell anemia. It's serious. She had to deal with that. Being threatened with prison. Then they were trying to make it a plea deal with her, 2 years? She spent 2 years fighting. Ended up homeless, and then Kamala said nobody was arrested, went to jail. Somebody was arrested too. The woman finally won, but she had to go through hell and back. Ended up getting evicted. And then once when she was arrested, the child was still sick. Doctor's report didn't mean anything. Let's not say they didn't know, because even the doctor said they provided written testimony, written information that she was in the hospital, but she was still arrested. It is what it is. Fought for 2 years. I would have thought the doctor's note would have been enough. You can subpoena the medical records, but still. So maybe, this right here, they seem desperate. It could be that, along with her, voting for Trump. 3.5 years. And look at all these folks sitting up here committing serious crimes, man. They up there robbing, assault. Hey, you got illegal immigrants that'll put a beat down on the cops and not arrested. It's like, why did it take so long to arrest? Oh, people started talking about it. Well, once you caught them, you should arrest it. Man, you got them sitting up here, major weight in drugs, not arrested in California. Caught with drugs and give you a ticket, a citation. Oh, what a joke. But she got 3 years, 3.5 years. Federal. 3.5 years. Anybody die? And people think, well, that's just her. Yeah, let's just hope it's never you. Like the woman that had that sickle cell. 2 years fighting. Ended up homeless. It shouldn't have even gotten that far. I mean, and I'll be honest, I'm surprised with black, do you? But I was surprised with black men voted for the first time. It's like, okay, so you know what happened in California, right? She was getting incarcerated. I was surprised, but the majority support it, and that's their right. But that memo was, oh, you're just not getting it the second time around. Okay, let's say they voted for you. You would think, okay, what is she gonna do to right the wrong? One toilet for 54 men, non-violent. Keep them in there and fought like hell because what did she say? The report? The state needs the cheap labor. But she wouldn't dare do that to an illegal immigrant. Of course not, girl. You feeling those pockets, aren't you? You and Body Boo feeling those pockets for the illegal immigrants. But the Americans hate, again, if you're homeless right now, your business is underwater, your home is underwater, you make a lot of business, you need a business loan, you need a loan as a homeowner or a renter. Wait till after November. You think that, I mean, seriously, wait till after November. But when illegal immigrants got here, it seemed well planned out. Off the bus and into a shelter. Coffee, ethnic food, woo! Having food catered in the sanctuary city. People doing what they want to do, including politicians. How the heck you know this storm was coming? They already said what it was way ahead of time. So wait till Congress. See, they're fine. Rich people have more than one home. Even some middle class do too. Have more than one, which can be expensive. Some people know rich people. The rich people have assets. They've got assets. You can go probably, stay in one of their other homes. Heck, on a boat or a yacht. I've seen that. What about the ones that don't have anywhere to go? Wait till after November. So I guess maybe you can, you know, go to a shelter, post up at Love's. I don't see how a family can function, how they're going to school and go to work. Lost everything. And in some parts of Florida, the water is not receding. There's Get the pump when there's nowhere to pump the water to. Those people will lose everything they already have. The water not receding, you don't have flood coverage. That's not considered a flood zone. I just thought Blue was supposed to really take care about the common people, the common man. Seems to me like Blue is done a switcheroo. This here, 3.5 years in federal. Deja vu. Like the black mother with the sickle cell. And now we're struck around trying to, incarcerate parents to the truancy. This may be what some people might expect Trump to do, but it's Kamala, Biden administration, DOJ. Are we? I mean, it's unfortunate. But are we really surprised? I mean, come on. Are you really surprised? Again, a woman with a sickle cell anemia. Are you surprised? That even boggles me to this day. It boggles me. Why could you not take the medical records? You didn't care. You're gonna do it your way. That woman had to fight for 2 years. Ended up homeless. Sad. Anyway, this was just like wow. Just shocking, disappointing, heartless. But again, the track record, it is what it is. 3.5 years. Federal time, not state, federal. You can go steal for knock somebody over the head and rob an old person, break in their house, and you get less time. Heck, they might knock it down to a misdemeanor. Unbelievable. I just think it's cruel and unusual punishment. You know, I do. And I would need to see the actual tape because I don't believe whatever the one that's doing the charges, I don't believe that. I need to see the actual tape. I want to see it for myself. Anyway, let me know what you all think about this. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. Oh my gosh, a nightmare. 3.5 years federal time. Biden Harris.